Hello class, I hope you enjoyed those first couple of videos from Dr. Adam Martin. He was the original instructor of this course and he is the one who designed this class and put the material together. I'm Vincent Maiozzi and I am his teaching and research assistant. I'm at the Free Market Institute and a PhD student in the Department of Agricultural and Applied Economics. Some scheduling conflicts arose and Dr. Martin was unable to teach this course or at least manage the online module this semester, so that task was given to me. But I am excited to be here and to teach you guys, or hopefully teach you guys something. Teaching is something I've always wanted to do, but this is definitely a unique challenge for me, as I'm sure it is for you. While we have become kind of used to online learning over the past year and a half, it's still a little fidgety, so bear with me and I'll bear with you, and hopefully we can get through this semester, and I know you guys will all do well. So let's get started with this video about getting help, since I will be your primary source of contact this semester. So the most important thing for you to do, you want to stay on top of your deadlines. And since this class is asynchronous, you can work through the lectures and other course material at your own pace. Dr. Martin and I have mentioned in other videos and will continue to mention that this class is going to be treated like a virtual Monday, Wednesday, and Friday class. So that means that you should be able to consume all of the course lectures within 3 50-minute or less sittings. Add on to that a little extra time for the readings and other videos and links that would be your out-of-class homework. And then, of course, I'll also make allowance for weeks when there's an exam or there's a holiday. You're probably going to have fewer lectures, fewer assignments, fewer required materials, things like that. The main thing to do, especially given that you just get points for completing the practice quests, is to pay attention to the due dates for the assignments. Every week, I'm going to send out a weekly email, probably on Monday or Tuesday, and that will give you a sense of where you should be and reminding you of the deadlines, what pace you should be moving at, all of those things. Those emails are also going to be on the announcements page on Blackboard. And then, since this is an online-only class, it is your responsibility for making sure you can reliably access the course. So it is your problem to figure out having a functional computer. It is your problem making sure you have reliable internet access. I'm just not feasibly able to monitor or fix all of your technical issues. I'm not really an IT person anyway, so I don't know how much help I would be. But considering that a lot of you are scattered, whether you're here in Lubbock or somewhere off campus, that's just not really a possible option for me to manage all of those issues. So just go into the semester with this in mind, that you're the primary person who's responsible. But I'm of course reasonable. If some kind of emergency or crazy event happens, I'm willing to work with you. You just want to let me know. But really a good rule of thumb is that the only real excuses are going to be if there is a Blackboard site outage itself, when like the whole school is unable to access something. Another way to help with this, you just want to do the quizzes at the latest the day before they're due. So if you do have a technical issue, chances are you can get it resolved if you start your assignments early. And I'm much more willing to help you, really because I'm able to help you when it's done earlier, especially if I have to kick it over to IT or somebody else who can fix a real technical issue. So you just want to stay on top of your deadlines and do those quizzes and other assignments early. And that way when problems pop up, chances are you're going to get them done. Now let's say you're confused about something. Maybe you're confused about the content of the class. There's a few options you can do to get some clarity. One, you might just be able to do a simple web search on the technical terminology. And that terminology is going to be noted usually at the very beginning of each video or lecture. There's going to be a key concept or two that's going to be mentioned. Those are usually very popular and basic technical terms in the world of economics, so likely you can find what it means by doing a quick Google search. So that's probably the first thing you could do if you're just confused about a definition or just want further emphasis. You can also post a question to the discussion boards on Blackboard. This is done anonymously, and this is also helpful if you think other students are struggling as well. That's helpful to you as students, but it's also helpful to me as the instructor and the person who's supposed to edit these videos. If there's something in a video that's confusing and a lot of you aren't getting, that might mean I have to go back in and fix something or make something more clear. You can also pop into one of the weekly office hour meetings. They're going to be done on Zoom. And those are the open ones where a ton of you can come in at once. I'm going to send when those will be at the beginning of each week. We'll meet regularly, but the time and day is probably going to vary week to week, just because it's based on my schedule. Also, you can email me directly. That's my email there, vmaiozzi@ttu.edu, if you have a question. And if you wanted to, you can schedule a one-on-one office hour meeting. It can be virtual or it can be in person if you're on campus. I'm happy to meet with you. For some of you that might be easier, that's fine. I'm happy to try and make something work. Maybe you're confused about course logistics. Well, the very first thing you should do, you should always consult the student syllabus first. That is a great rule of thumb. Chances are, if it's a logistics question, it's going to be in the syllabus. Dr. Martin wanted me to include the second part. If you do ask a question that is directly answered in the syllabus, I'm going to respond with a meme or some kind of link rather than an answer. I might not do that. I understand things get confusing, especially if you're confused about something you did read in the syllabus. Maybe you're unclear about something. That's fine. But what we just want to jam into your brain is you should always check the syllabus. Chances are the answer's there. Dr. Martin and I tried to make it as clear and as detailed as possible. So chances are you're going to find an answer in there. You can also post a question to discussion boards about logistics. And you can also bring those questions to the office hours. Same thing, I'm going to let you know at the beginning of each week when those are. And you can email that same email again, me, vmaiozzi@ttu.edu, if you have a question. Just to finish up, contacting me, shocker, email is the best method. That's definitely a great way to guarantee that I will look at your question or concern, whatever it may be, or if you're trying to schedule an appointment. I check it regularly. I might not get back to you right away, but the first thing you should do before you email me, you always want to check the syllabus and maybe try your Google search. Dr. Martin wanted me to include this for you guys, how to email your professor without being annoying. That's an article. I don't really need you guys to be Victorian English speakers or writers, but it's just good practice for the future. When you do write professional emails, you just want to sound professional, don't want to have a lot of mistakes or typos. And you also don't want to go on for too long. You don't want to waste whoever's time. But again, I'm reasonable. Just email me. But that's just for your reference for the future. And then another very good rule of thumb, you want to give me at least 2 days, business days to respond to your emails. I have a full schedule of other things. I take classes myself. I'm also involved with other teaching and research assistant assignments. So if I don't get back to you right away, I'm probably just preoccupied. But chances are I will get back to you. But if I don't get back to you after 2 business days, feel free to follow up with me. I think that's perfectly reasonable. Anyway, guys, that's where we are with getting help. If you have any questions, again, contact me at my email, and I look forward to working with you students this semester.